Step back. The soldier's voice cut through the university quad like a blade, halting everyone in their tracks. The Letterman jacket-clad athlete froze, his hand still raised near the sobbing blonde girl's shoulder. A crowd had formed, but no one intervened until he did. The man in khaki tactical gear wasn't supposed to be here. He was just dropping off his son after a brief leave. But when he saw the girl's tear-streaked face and the arrogant bully looming over her, something instinctive took over. Before we dive deeper into this story, drop a comment below and let us know where you're reading from. We'd love to hear. Let's get into it. The soldier's boots thudded against the cobblestone path as he crossed the quad in moments. "You call that strength?" he growled, positioning himself between the bully and the girl, who clung to her leather handbag like a shield. "Try facing someone who fights back." The athlete sneered, all bravado and swagger. "Who do you think you are? Her bodyguard?" The soldier didn't respond. His stare was answer enough. He turned to the girl, his tone softening. "You okay?" She nodded through her tears, her eyeliner smudged, hand shaking. "You'll regret this, old man," the athlete spat. "You don't know who I am." "Nor you," the soldier muttered. "But I know your type." The crowd, once silent, began to murmur. Phones were out, capturing the scene. But the soldier didn't care. His training wasn't for show, it was for protection. What no one knew, not even him, was that the girl he just defended wasn't just another student. She was the daughter of Margaret Westfield, CEO of Westfield Technologies, a multi-billion-dollar defense tech firm that supplied the gear his unit relied on in the field. The soldier had served 4 tours, lost his partner, raised his son alone, and never imagined a routine campus drop-off would lead to this. The athlete adjusted his jacket. "You'll get sued for touching me." "I'll destroy you." "Join the queue," the soldier replied. Before the tension could escalate further, a sleek silver SUV screeched to a stop at the curb. A woman in a charcoal blazer and heels stepped out, phone still at her ear. Her gaze swept the scene, locking onto the girl. "Sophie," she called. The girl's eyes widened. "Mom," she whispered. The CEO strode across the quad like a force of nature. "Is this the boy who touched you?" she asked, pointing at the athlete. "Yes, ma'am," the soldier answered before Sophie could. "He was harassing your daughter." I stepped in. The athlete blinked, confused. "Wait, your daughter," he stammered. "She said she was a freshman from Boston." "She is," the CEO snapped, pulling Sophie close. "But she's also my daughter." "And you're finished." The athlete's face drained of color as 2 men in black suits emerged from the SUV, approaching him to discuss privately. The crowd backed off. Sophie stood still, lips parted in shock. "You didn't have to do that," she said to the soldier, her voice barely audible. "Yes, I did," he replied. "My son's been bullied too. I know that look." No one should face fear alone. The CEO turned to him, eyeing his uniform, his posture, his resolve. "Military?" she asked. "Yes, ma'am." "Sergeant Michael Reed, U.S. Marines on leave." The CEO extended a hand. "Margaret Westfield. You may have done more than just defuse a moment today." Her handshake was firm, her gaze appraising, impressed. Sophie stepped forward. "Thank you, Sergeant." "Really?" "Call me Mike," he said, offering a small smile. "You're welcome." As the CEO turned to leave with her daughter, she paused. "Where's your son?" "Inside, first day, trying to be brave." Margaret Westfield nodded. "He won't need to try with a father like you." She handed him a business card. "If you ever need anything, call me." Then she walked away, heels clicking sharply against the cobblestone. The crowd dispersed. The phone stopped recording, but the moment lingered. Mike watched them go, then turned back toward the campus entrance. He wasn't after recognition or headlines. He just did what was right. Real strength isn't about dominating others. It's about standing up for someone who can't stand up for themselves. Sometimes heroes wear uniforms, and sometimes they just show up when no one else does. If this story resonated with you, share your thoughts in the comments below.